Post show.
All right.
It's the post show.
It's a post show.
Is the one Norwegian guy still in chat?
I don't know. Yeah, I
He
saw
said,
him
not
here.
true. Let me explain. I had no idea what he
He
was
was asking
talking
for a
about.
Discord. I went, we don't
do
have a
that here.
Discord. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
This,
These are
this
two
is
old
our,
men.
This is, so yes,
I have a
we're,
Discord.
this is our Discord. We're having
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah, we're having
No, I wa- I
discourse,
was-
not Discord.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, that's
literally.
right. If we were angry, it would be Discord.
I was just curious as to what he disagreed with us on. I wanted to know. He said, "Not true. Let me explain." I have no idea what he
We
was
were talking about Helen Keller at the time, I think.
Oh,
Well, what would a
jeez.
Norwegian person know about the great American?
Oh no, we
Helen Keller?
mentioned booing Hulk Hogan, and then he piped in.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, I just went. You're in chat. You can just go ahead and let us know.
Yeah,
You don't have to go
just-
to a different
Yeah.
platform to discuss
Yeah.
it. You can just do it
No,
here.
I think he wanted to get in here on the call. I think he assumed we were on a Discord call.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry,
Oh
dude.
man, call
Well,
live
my
on the
statement
air.
still applies, which is no
Oh,
Discord.
dude. Tony, we should have used our Google number.
I do.
Oh my
So I
God,
told Winston
fuck.
before, I said, I've had a
Yeah.
Google phone number for the podcast for a while now, and I want to figure out a safe, secure way to implement this. Maybe that's it. Maybe it'll be a thing where it's just like, hey, when we hit the post show, if we're live, if you have something to talk about, the first caller into the post show
Yeah.
can call in and interact. I don't
Wins
know.
tickets
Cool.
to this weekend's monster truck race.
I don't know. I also got to figure out how to integrate it into like a
Like getting the
PC,
audio,
a
yeah.
computer Zoom call, and not,
Right.
I'm not on a phone. So that's all. That seems like a lot of work.
It does, but that would
But
be funny
it's
as hell.
It would be
good
cool.
content,
Take
yeah.
callers?
Way calls
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I
You can take
have
caller-
beef
yeah.
with you and your characterization of Hulk Hogan.
Thank you,
He
Doctor.
did not wear
Thank you, Dr.
wigs.
Ruth.
Yeah, that was half Dr. Ruth. I don't know.
Who's Dr.
Yeah.
Ruth?
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Do you not
Go
listen
listen to
our
the best
show?
of. We talk about it. It was one of
You
the
know, we
past
talk
3
about
celebrity
a lot of
deaths.
things. Yeah, we talk about a lot of things that just doesn't stick inside my head.
That's
you
fair.
know?
She was one of
Yeah.
the past 3 celebrity deaths that we talked about.
Oh,
It's true.
okay.
Brian's
She's
just
the
going,
sex
you must
ed.
do it 3 times a day with your partner.
And then an actual
that's
clip
amazing.
of the doctor. Yeah, that was.
No, I thought that was the when you guys were talking about, I thought it was the one guy that did the aerobic exercise videos.
That's
Yeah, we
Richard
talked about
Simmons.
Dr. Ruth with the death of Richard Simmons.
Richard
Yes.
Simmons.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say though, Tony, you should have totally done your Casey Kasem like sign off, man.
I don't. We got to get Brian to do it. He does a much better
Yeah.
impression than I do. And I got to get him. I got to get him the script for the closing. Yeah.
That's so funny, man.
Sometime.
Dave
Casey
is
Kasem.
like an unofficial writer for our show. He was Dave. Thanks for the clutch comments today.
No, literally. Shout
Um,
out Dave.
I tell you what though, I did go back and listen to the best ofs as they were released because it's fun to go back and listen to this stuff.
It was a long time ago.
It's I'm gonna toot our own horn, but it's still funny. I'm still laughing at the stuff, and I've heard it multiple times at this point.
Yeah.
And it's even to the point where I'm going, I missed a golden opportunity to say this,
Yeah.
or somebody
I agree,
should have
yeah.
made this joke, and
Yeah.
yeah,
When I listened to the first best of, I sent it to Josh because it was we talked about the dear Joshua, would you like to play Fortnite with me in a fortnight? He loves it. He thought it was hilarious. Yeah, and you put good production value into it, right, man? So I think it's worth checking out. At
Yes.
least.
We're either narcissist or it's pretty amusing. I'm
That's
not
right.
I
sure
don't
which
know.
one
I'm
of the
still
two.
I'm still laughing at it.
Yeah.
Still
I think we
laughing.
just I think because I don't know, I think it's hilarious to go back because half the time when we finish recording, I don't edit the video, I don't edit the audio, so I don't hear it. So it's
Yeah.
funny to listen to it the one time and then go back and like
Be like,
listen
oh
to it
yeah,
again.
we did talk about that.
Yeah, which I thought is so good, man. A lot of the joke, but I have the same thing like Tony, where I'm like, dude, you could have made this fucking joke, and I'm like,
Yeah,
why the fuck-
well,
like past Winston didn't make it.
Writers, we need writers for
That's
bits.
it. Yeah, literally, we
Yes.
need bits. That's what it is. That's how we're gonna go viral on Xiaohong Shu from now on. I do think whenever the next big thing is, we gotta get on there as soon as possible. Really, just put ourselves out there, like the
Unless they
TikTok train
can-
that's out. You know,
Yeah, but unless they can like enter your phone. Like where did you hear those things about
about What do you mean?
He said on
The-
X, where they were
X,
saying
okay.
about
That's
all
right,
backdoor
that's
stuff.
right,
on it.
okay, yeah.
mhm. It was on X where some guy had shown a picture of the source code, and
Oh,
it just
right.
said,
Okay, you did say
yeah,
that, right?
and it was literally like it was word for word that said backdoor. It wasn't
Yeah.
even in Chinese.
It's just a
Brian. It
man
just-
looking at the Matrix. He's going,
Yeah.
"They're in your
Yeah.
computer. They're in
Yeah.
there." He's, I'm seeing the code. Ah,
Yeah.
ah.
Dude, I had.
I know
I
kung
had-
fu.
I had that, man. I remember when my big CRT monitor, and my friend told me how to download the Matrix screensaver.
Oh yeah, the little.
Oh man,
yeah.
with the code dripping down. Oh, it was
Yeah.
great.
Brian got
was
it
so
and just
good.
turned to his friend and went, "I know kung fu."
That was a really good Neo impression.
That was good. That was
Oh my
good.
god. Brian said the waking Brian up from the Matrix.
He's all covered in goo. He's
Yeah.
still bald, so it didn't matter.
He's real slimy.
Yeah, he's just real slippy.
No chest hair, no eyebrows,
Yeah,
no
that's it.
beard.
Oh, I could have totally like. I guess we can talk about it now in the post show. Talking about like waking up from the Matrix. Have you guys ever heard of the red lamp theory or the red lamp story? Have you guys heard of this?
No.
Heard of red
Okay.
pill, but not red,
Red
lamp.
pill,
No,
yeah,
no, no,
right.
no. So red pill is something different. So this is, I guess I'll start. It's sort of like a story. So there's this kid. He was in college. This is early 2000 or something like that, if I remember correctly. And he was walking around campus, and he bumped into like this jock guy, and they kind of got into a scuffle, and the guy punched him. He fell back, and he kind of just got up like, what the fuck, like, it's whatever, and carry on with his day. So he went to class, and then there's this girl that he really likes, but he's like, fuck it, I got punched today, I might as well do something good for my life. So he finally asked this girl that he has a crush on to go out with him, and she said yes and whatnot. And so they went out together, and for years and years they got together as boyfriend and girlfriend, and things worked really well. So they ended up getting married, and then they moved into this house together, and they had kids or whatever. But randomly, this is like, he's in his 40s at this point. He said one day he was sitting in his living room, and one of the lamp that he had on the little table next to him looked weird. He was like, he don't know what it was, and he would stay up late night, and it affect his job, and his wife was at this point wanted to leave him and whatnot, and he couldn't figure out why this lamp was bothering him so much. And so one day he decided to just got real close to it and touched it, and the lamp randomly just sucked him in, and he woke up on the ground after getting punched by this guy way back when he was still in college. And he's like, what the fuck, like, I just had 40 years of my life went away, like, and he retains a lot of his memory, but he couldn't explain it to anybody because he's like, I don't know how to explain this, I lived 40 years when I was knocked out. And so like he woke up still on the ground, and the guy that punched him was like, yo dude, are you good, type thing. And I just thought that story was so insane, and it been on like in my head for days, and only because I went outside the other day right after it snowed, and I fucking fell on my ass, and I don't know if I hit my head or not. So I'm like, I'm looking for every lamp to see if it looks weird.
This just sounds like a psychological thriller movie. Is all this?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. But yeah, it's just I don't know how true the story really is, but that's
It's
what
not. It's about as true as Helen Keller.
that's Helen Keller.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. So like, I can sort of believe in it, but not at the same time. So when I was in the hospital last year, and they put me under to stick tubes up my butt and mouth or whatever.
Giggity.
Two
right.
separate tubes, right?
Yeah, just 2 different times, but yes,
Oh.
it's one tube that goes the whole way.
they just put Winston on his hands and
Human
knees.
centipede.
You ever seen like those roasted pig, like like
They
in a
just
Chinese
they just
restaurant?
thread it through until they touch
Yeah.
tips inside.
Oh god, yeah. But yeah, so like when they were feeding tubes, into my body, I was
Okay,
I was
uh-huh.
put under, and I did I tell you guys about it? I literally had a dream that I was Spider-Man. It was so weird.
Ooh.
I was quite literally Spider-Man, but it was the weirder part was I wasn't Peter Parker. I was Miles Morales for some reason, but I was still Asian. So it was real weird.
You got
Yeah.
all the demographics covered, man.
No,
Marketing,
yeah.
marketing greatness.
No, literally. And so it's just like I remember vividly that I was swinging, and then like the sky turned red for some reason, and then
then he touched the
Spider Boy.
lamp.
No, yeah, right. And there was Spider Gwen next to me, and then like I'm swinging, and I keep hearing someone say, "Hey, wake up!" And then I open my eyes, and I'm like in bed, and the procedure had already finished, and I was like, "Oh, was I asleep for long?" They're like, maybe like 10 minutes, but I was like, "That's fucking crazy."
So
But
wait,
yeah,
you
like
woke up from a dream inside your dream?
no, I woke up to me be like in the hospital bed,
Oh,
like after
right,
my
right.
procedure. But like I remember having like the dream of me being Spider Man, like
I
Miles
think that's a
Morales
thing.
Spider Man.
Like anesthesia dreams are like get real weird.
Yeah, yeah. But it was like the fact that it stuck in my head though, you know, like I
Mm.
remembered it, which is. But the first thing I did was I woke up and I told all the nurses like, you guys should have woke me. Like I was Spider Man. You don't understand. I was literally Spider Man before you woke me up. Could have spent my whole life being Spider Man before they woke me up. You know.
Yeah,
Um,
40 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, that was a it was a fun little story on the
That's
side.
crazy,
But yeah,
man.
guy woke up from his dream and realized the girl doesn't want him. I think that's hilarious.
It's the
Imagine
bad
that. He like wakes up, go to class, like, hey, you want to go out? We were married with 2 kids in another dimension. Like, trust me, this is not creepy at
She goes, I don't
all.
have anything to do with you.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
it works out between us, I promise.
Oh, literally. All
But
right.
all right,
Yeah.
let's wrap up the
Okay.
post show. I think this is a good first episode back.
Good to see you
Yep.
guys again.
Just,
All right, we'll see everybody
all right.
next
See you guys
time.
later. Bye, chat. See ya.
Ah, Chad.